Hey guys, welcome to your past, present, future reading for Sagittarius. Apply this to your own unique situations, you guys. You may, I guess, switch the roles if you want. If you're dealing with anybody, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post and when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, the links in the details, and Cameo. The links in the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join, just to support me and also my channel. So what messages do we have for Sagittarius? Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to learn tarot with me, the link in the details to purchase the online course that I made is in the description box below. Okay, so what messages do we have here for Sagittarius? Tell me about past, present, future for Sag. What happened with Sag in the past year? So we have the Nine of Swords. I think in the past, I feel like some of you guys may have dealt with some sort of depression here. It may have come and go, you know. One moment you could have been very, 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 very depressed, and then the next moment you were really, 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 really happy. I don't know, Sagittarius. I kind of feel like there's a sense of kind of like someone here having really wild mood swings. Now, I'm not a doctor, but you know, it kind of comes off a little bit bipolar here. So I don't know if someone suffers from that or that there's someone in around you that also suffers from that too. I think that whatever you have gone through in the past regarding this situation, I feel like for a very long time, I don't know, it's almost like there was a lot of assumptions. I feel like there was a lot of like kind of like shooting in the dark, just kind of like, oh, it could be this, it could be that, it could be this, but you know, there was like no definitive answer, you know. I do feel like some of you guys could have gone to a doctor here to seek out some sort of treatment here. I think that whatever answers that you were getting, I do feel like there was a sense of being in denial about it. We got the Nine of Swords and the Star card. Let's see. We got the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And the Magician. You know what I'm getting? Whatever this was, I feel like you kind of took it and ran with it, and I feel like you kind of made some of it. I feel like you maybe turned this into a situation where you may have empowered yourself to stand and walk on your own 2 feet, you know, to make things happen, that sort of thing, you know, maybe to support and help others here. It's kind of like whatever this disability that someone has here, like I feel like someone here is doing something with it, if that makes sense, you know, whether it's helping others, supporting others, whether it's kind of like, you know, kind of like, hey, even though I have this disability, look, I could do this. I can make this happen. You know, I could, you know, be successful too, that sort of thing. So there's a sense of like, let's say if someone here has some sort of disability, like some sort of behavioral issue, some sort of mental disability or something like that, whatever it may be, someone here, like I feel like someone here basically made something of themselves. Okay, so what messages do we have for Sagittarius regarding their presence? The Judgment card. And then we have the Seven of Cups. I think that some of you guys could be realizing something here. Because I feel like some of you guys could be realizing that you guys are gifted. Some of you guys could be realizing that you guys are starseeds or healers. Some of you guys could be getting visions and stuff like that, intuitive hits from the universe, from your guides, your angels, or your ancestors here. One of the things I'm getting is I feel like a flock of birds is a big thing for you guys. There's a connection with that. This is really interesting here. The Death card is really interesting to me because when I saw that spinning cloud, there's almost a like kind of like a thing with like aliens, so that really maybe something that you connect with or something that you're attracted to. I think that a lot of you guys are learning a lot about yourselves, you know. Like I feel like you guys are going really deep. You guys are going kind of like into past lives here. We have the Four of Wands. I feel like with the Judgment card and the Death card here and the Four of Wands, this is so interesting because it looks like there are 4 people here celebrating here. So, you know, it could be that some of you guys could be celebrating, you know, changes that are coming in for you. Powerful changes that are coming in for you. Maybe this is something that you guys are calling in. There's a strong sense of kind of like reconnecting with yourself here. Or reconnecting, not just with yourself, maybe reconnecting with something in your past life here. Maybe this is something regarding your gifts. Whatever gifts that you have, you know, this is something that you've kind of like have gone through in multiple lifetimes, you know, utilizing them. They could be coming online. I don't know, maybe at some point you thought you were crazy, but you're realizing that you're not. What is the present right now here for Sag? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And then the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Someone here could be poaching you. That's interesting. I saw something like with a pirate here stealing and taking here. I don't know if this is something that happened in your past life. You know, maybe you were poached or something like that. Or that you were doing the poaching. There's a lot of past life stuff coming up for you here, Sagittarius, I feel, when it comes to this read. But with the Ace of Pentacles here and the Knight of Cups, somebody could be approaching you emotionally here with some sort of offer here, especially something regarding love here. We got the Chariot and the Five of Pentacles. This is so interesting. Some of you guys could be struggling financially, but there seems to be potential opportunities for prosperity too. But it would kind of require you to move though. I don't know if you guys are getting intuitive hits about moving. I mean, there's a thing, you know, I think that it really holds true. Astrocartography, you know, there are, you know, certain places based on your Zodiac chart where, you know, some of the places that you live in life, you know, it's where you will thrive, you will be amazing, you will do great and stuff like that. And then there are other places it will, you know, really suck. You know, so for me, because I travel a lot, you know, I kind of experimented with that too, you know. So, you know, there are certain places that, you know, like Costa Rica, I did really well in, you know, El Salvador, I did really well in, you know, but then I was in Thailand, I didn't really do well there, you know. When I was living in Israel, I didn't really do well there, you know, but I did well in Greece, I did well in Germany, you know, I did well in Hawaii. So for those of you guys that don't know, I lived in, you know, quite many different places. So let's see, we have the Queen of Wands, and then we have the, yeah, it seems like there's, it seems like your soulmate is coming into your life. And maybe the soulmate that you could be dealing with, you may have a past life soulmate connection with this individual. You have Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces here. The thing is, I feel like this person's coming in very broken though. And even though this person is broken, make sure that you're not rescuing and trying to save this individual. People have to save themselves first in order for them to be saved by others, right? You know that saying, God says that God only saves those who saves themselves first, right? So I feel like it's something like that. Okay, the end. So Sagittarius, I hope that this was helpful, and I'll speak to you guys in another read. All right, bye guys.